Aerophobia, the fear of flying, is also known as flight anxiety or flying phobia. Those with this fear avoid flying whenever possible, despite the inconvenience it might cause. The most anxiety-inducing aspects are plane takeoff, bad weather, and turbulence. Around 60% of people with aerophobia also have an additional unrelated anxiety disorder. Treatments include medication and exposure therapy, helping individuals manage and overcome their fear. Arachnophobia. Arachnophobia, the fear of spiders, can trigger intense emotional responses such as screaming, crying, or a sense of panic at the mere sight or even pictures of spiders. This fear, prevalent in many cultures, might be rooted in genetics or cultural upbringing. For instance, while it is common in Europe in places like Papua New Guinea and Cambodia, spiders are often included in traditional meals. A historical legend tells of Saint Patrick of Ireland, who, upon encountering a giant spider, prayed for divine intervention, leading to its death. This event, among others, reportedly convinced him to leave Ireland temporarily. Today, approximately 4% of the global population suffers from arachnophobia. Cynophobia. Cynophobia, the fear of dogs, is surprisingly common despite the prevalence of dogs worldwide. In countries like India, with 25 million stray dogs, and the US, with 62 million pet dogs, this fear can be particularly problematic. Dog owners often don't understand this phobia, which can exacerbate the anxiety of those affected. Cynophobia can stem from traumatic experiences or simply from an inherent fear of being bitten or attacked. Astrophobia. Astrophobia, the fear of thunder and lightning, is common among both humans and animals. Though treatable, it can cause intense reactions such as trembling, sweating, and panic. People with astrophobia often need reassurance and companionship during storms and may become obsessed with checking weather forecasts. This phobia highlights how natural phenomena can deeply affect our sense of security and well-being. Nyctophobia. Nyctophobia, the fear of the dark, often stems from childhood experiences and can persist into adulthood. This fear is rooted in the primal fear of the unknown and potential dangers lurking in the dark. It can cause intense anxiety and sleep disturbances, impacting daily life. Therapeutic interventions and gradual exposure to darkness can help manage this common phobia. Social anxiety disorder. Social anxiety disorder, or social phobia, leaves people unable to comfortably navigate social settings due to fear of scrutiny and negative judgment. This fear can dominate their thoughts, leading to avoidance of social situations. Coping mechanisms, such as alcohol or drugs, often exacerbate the problem. Therapy, especially cognitive behavior therapy, is strongly recommended to help individuals manage and overcome this debilitating phobia. Aquaphobia. Aquaphobia is an intense fear of water, even when it poses no real danger. This fear can develop from negative experiences or genetic factors. Around 2.3% of adults globally have aquaphobia, and in the US, 46% of adults are afraid of deep water and pools, while 64% fear deep bodies of water in general. The related fear, thalassophobia, encompasses the dread of vast seas and the creatures within. These fears highlight how deeply water, essential yet formidable, can affect our psyche. Hemophobia. Hemophobia, the fear of blood, can cause severe reactions such as fainting at the sight of blood. Often stemming from childhood trauma, about 4% of Americans suffer from this phobia. Historical figures like Queen Victoria of England and Emperor Domitian of ancient Rome also had strong aversions to blood, illustrating how this fear can impact individuals across different contexts and eras. Thanatophobia. Thanatophobia, the fear of death or dying, is a common existential fear. It can manifest as anxiety about personal mortality or the death of loved ones. Addressing thanatophobia through philosophical discussions, spiritual beliefs, and therapy can help individuals find peace and acceptance, reducing the anxiety associated with death. Acrophobia. Acrophobia, the irrational fear of heights, affects about 2 to 5% of the global population, with women being twice as likely to experience it. Unlike a natural caution at great heights, acrophobia can occur even in non-threatening situations. Those affected might experience dizziness, sweating, and panic, even on a ladder or looking out a window. However, some people possess a head for heights, enjoying activities like hiking and mountain climbing. Hylophobia. Hylophobia, the fear of trees and forests, often originates from negative experiences such as getting lost in the woods or feeling overwhelmed by a forest's vastness. This genetic fear can also correlate with struggles in understanding personal life experiences. Though not well understood, Hylophobia underscores how nature's grandeur can sometimes evoke profound anxiety and discomfort. Ophidiophobia. Ophidiophobia, the fear of snakes, affects nearly a third of adults and is a relatively natural fear. Not all phobias are irrational. Most mammals have an inherent negative reaction to snakes, crucial for survival. Snakes, which eat almost anything that moves, have evolved to be expert stalkers, sometimes waiting hours before striking. This fear ensures that humans and other animals remain vigilant and cautious in environments where snakes might be present. Claustrophobia. Claustrophobia, the fear of confined spaces, can lead to panic attacks in elevators, crowded rooms, or small cars. This anxiety disorder affects 5 to 10% of the world's population, though many don't seek treatment. A key symptom is the fear of suffocation, where individuals dread what might happen in a confined space. This phobia, often rooted in traumatic experiences, reveals the complex relationship between space and psychological well-being. Agoraphobia. Agoraphobia, the fear of being unable to escape a perceived dangerous environment, can occur in public transit, shopping malls, crowds, workplaces, or schools. Those affected might go to great lengths to avoid these environments, sometimes becoming housebound. This extreme avoidance highlights the intense anxiety agoraphobia can cause, significantly impacting daily life and social interactions. Glossophobia. Glossophobia, the fear of public speaking, causes individuals to stammer and struggle to maintain a consistent train of thought. This fear can prevent people from presenting their ideas coherently. Preparation, rehearsing, positive self-talk, mindfulness, and breathing exercises can help manage this fear, enabling individuals to improve their public speaking skills. Autophobia. Autophobia, the fear of loneliness, affects people regardless of whether they are alone or in the company of others. Those with this fear may struggle with life's challenges alone or feel unloved and misunderstood by others. Autophobia highlights the deep-seated need for social connection and acceptance, impacting individuals' emotional well-being and social interactions. Hodophobia. Hodophobia, the irrational fear of travel, differs from a simple aversion to traveling. It involves intense anxiety or panic attacks at the thought of leaving home. This phobia can significantly limit one's experiences and opportunities, emphasizing the importance of addressing and managing travel-related anxieties. Trypanophobia. Trypanophobia, the fear of needles, is an extreme fear of medical procedures involving injections. This fear can lead people to avoid necessary medical treatments and vaccinations. Related to Aichmophobia, the fear of sharp objects, trypanophobia affects about 10% of Americans, with some polls suggesting even higher numbers. This fear is particularly increasing among children, highlighting the need for better coping strategies and interventions. Dentophobia. Dentophobia, the fear of dentists, can result from personal negative experiences, hearing others' horror stories, or even parental influence. This fear can prevent people from seeking necessary dental care, leading to worse health outcomes. Understanding and addressing the root causes of dentophobia is crucial for improving dental health and overall well-being. Germaphobia. Germaphobia, the fear of germs, has become more common, especially post-pandemic. While awareness of germs is beneficial, excessive fear can lead to irrational behaviors, such as obsessive hand-washing or avoiding public spaces. Interestingly, exposure to some germs can boost the immune system, indicating that a balanced approach to hygiene is essential. Trypophobia. Trypophobia, the fear of holes or patterns of holes, can cause intense discomfort and anxiety. Though not officially recognized as a phobia, it affects many people. The sight of clustered holes in objects like sponges, coral, or seed pods can trigger reactions ranging from mild unease to severe panic. Understanding and desensitizing to these triggers can help manage this unique fear. Aichmophobia. Aichmophobia, the fear of sharp objects like needles and knives, can prevent people from receiving necessary medical treatments or using everyday tools. This fear often stems from traumatic experiences or deep-seated anxieties. Addressing acmephobia through therapy and gradual exposure can help individuals regain control and reduce their fear of sharp objects. Entomophobia. Entomophobia, the fear of insects, can cause significant distress and avoidance of outdoor activities. This fear often stems from negative experiences or cultural influences. Understanding the ecological importance of insects and gradual exposure can help individuals manage and overcome entomophobia, allowing them to enjoy nature without excessive fear. Nosocomephobia. Nosocomephobia, the fear of hospitals, can prevent people from seeking necessary medical care. This fear often stems from traumatic experiences or associations with illness and death. Addressing nosocomephobia through therapy and positive experiences in medical settings can help individuals feel more comfortable and reduce their fear of hospitals. Emetophobia. Emetophobia, the fear of vomiting, can lead to extreme dietary restrictions and avoidance of social situations where vomiting might occur. This fear often stems from traumatic vomiting experiences. Addressing emetophobia through therapy and gradual exposure can help individuals manage their fear and lead a more fulfilling life. Fears and phobias are part of the human experience, affecting individuals differently and impacting daily life. Understanding these fears, their origins, and how to manage them can help us navigate the world with greater confidence and less anxiety. Whether common or rare, each fear tells a story of human resilience and the pursuit of overcoming challenges. So, what would you do if you faced these fears? How would you cope and find strength in the face of what terrifies you? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more intriguing content.